All right, so today we're going to look at solving equations with variables on both sides. So by the end of this video, we're going to be able to solve an equation that has variables on both sides. So the first thing we need to look at is we need to move the smaller variable to one side. Okay. We always move things by doing the opposite. Next thing, we're going to move the constants to the other side. So wherever our variable ended up, the constant that's on that side gets moved. And finally, we multiply or we divide by the coefficient. All right, so let's look at a couple examples first. I've got negative 3m plus 2 equals 6m minus 7. Okay, so I'm going to pick the smaller coefficient. So in this case, it's my negative 3m. So I'm going to do its opposite to move it over that equal sign. So since it's a negative, I'm going to add 3m. Okay. Those become 0. I'm left with 2 is equal to 6 plus 3 is 9m minus 7. So now I'm going to move the constant. Okay, I've got minus 7 here, so I'm going to do plus 7 to both sides of my equal sign. 2 plus 7 is 9, equal to 9m. And finally, I need to get rid of the coefficient. So 9 is multiplying to m, so I'm going to divide. So I end up with 1 is equal to m, or m is equal to 1. Now we can always go back and check our solution by plugging into the original problem. It's always a thing we can do. All right, let's look at the next example. 5k minus 2 equals 8k plus 4. All right, so what is the first thing I need to move? Smaller variable. So in this case, 5k is the smaller. So I'm going to minus 5k. The negative 2 stays on this side. Those canceled out, became 0. 8k minus 5k gives me 3k plus 4. I have to move the constant next. Oops. Minus 4. 4 is my constant. Negative 2 minus 4. Sorry, guys. Okay. Negative 2 minus 4. Negative 6. Equal to 3k. Our final step is to divide by 3. So negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2 equal to k. Or we could say k is equal to negative 2. Oops. All right, so let's look at this next one here. I've got 2w minus 10 equals 2w minus 9. Okay, my variables on this one are the same. The coefficient of the variable is the same. So I'm going to move the one on the right. But what do we notice happens here? Oof, my pen is being finicky. Sorry. So 2w minus 2w, that gives me 0. They cancel each other out on both sides. So I get negative 10 is equal to negative 9. Is that a true statement? No, that is not a true statement. That is false. So when we get a statement like that that is false, there is no solution. So when my variable disappears or cancels out, then and I'm left with a false statement, it is a no solution. Okay, now let's look at one very similar. Okay. So again, I can pick either one to move. I'm just going to move the one that's on the right side of the equal sign. Those cancel out, and I'm left with 2 is equal to 2. Is that true? Yes. That is a true statement. Okay, that is what we call infinite solutions or infinitely many. Another term for it is also all real numbers. All right, so in this video, we talked about solving equations with variables on both sides. All right, I will see you all next time.